skated under because most people, you know, they just kind of forget. They don't even like Sonic.
Yeah, I feel like flat out in the bracket, there's just nobody Ken's not capable of beating. Like everybody we know has their kind of like their demons, their struggles in certain matches. I just feel like Ken is the one guy who's just like, he can make it happen no matter the situation.
Totally forgot yesterday, though. If you were watching yesterday, I don't know what was going on with Elegant's arm, but you know he was hurting for a bit. You know, after some of those matches, he was shaking it out. He was, my arm is hurting, and I was like, oh man.
I told him to get some icy hot.
Yeah. So I think hopefully the arm's looking good today. I just saw him go for another match, obviously on the camera, and it seems like his arm's looking nice. So yeah, we'll see if that We'll see if that arm is in check. Yeah. Hope he got the good rest on that one, man. I hope he didn't sleep on it.
We shall see. Gonna take everything here against Ken. Best Sonic on the planet versus the best Luigi, man. And you don't count out Elegant again. Just one of those guys. He's just been making things happen, man. So we shall see. He's been, you know, obviously all night formulating a strategy, how he wants to go up against this man. But a strategy against Ken, it's easier said than done. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, he had strategies against Sonic in general. He said, you know, he likes to throw those spin dashes, or he likes to throw those fireballs to stop spin dashes, but he can't do it at all the, you know, ranges because at the beginning of side B spin dash, it is invincible. Right. So if he's too close, he'll end up getting hit, and he has to really respect the spin dash options and the mix of things you can get off of that. But, you know, right now, obviously no respect is being shown here with the damage that he's managed to put on. It's going to be hard for him, obviously, to catch Ken, but if he keeps cornering Ken, he should be in good standing.
He is enjoying a little bit of a lead right now, though. Ken starting to pick up the pace here himself. It's all for Elegant, man. It's all about, like, you can get the lead, but you just have to maintain. I feel like Ken just makes that so difficult.
Yeah.
Ken had a little bit of a scare earlier on, too. Remember in his grouping, man, he was like, he got pretty fortunate against T, you know what I mean? Like, you could argue that T, you know, could have been in this spot as well, but I mean, what a tremendous performance either way.
Definitely down to the wire, man. He had some down to the timeout, basically, actually, in that last game. So
he's looking to make it count. Elegant trying to put some pressure on in the sky. None happening thus far.
Oh, what a catch, though. He knew he was going to roll back, possibly expecting the pivot grab in that situation, but the shutter step F smash is going to go ahead and take it.
Nobody delivers those like Ken, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is a Ken exclusive, I feel like, at times. Just his accuracy and percentage on hitting those, making those kind of plays connect. So now Elegant had the hot start, and not so much right now. However, keep in mind, only down a pretty reasonable percent. I mean, not going to take too much to get this stock right here off of Sonic when he's at 126.
Yeah, I mean, just one up smash away. It's just how he's going to get the up smash really where it comes.
That is the question.
As I said, you know, Ken, he knew it was time to run.
Sure.
Like, he knew it was time to go fast. And, well, I mean, he went fast to that blast zone this time, but look at the damage he's already put on, already at the 50% mark on Elegant.
Terrific trade for Elegant. Would not be too discouraged. And for him, I mean, it's all about, you know, one grab right here can make all the difference. Speaking of which, my man just answering the call, puts on a quick 27.
I wonder why he didn't go for the you know, down air combo that we're used to seeing in the field. It might, I'm not sure how the interaction goes with Spring. I know that Spring is, you know, invincible at the beginning. So does that help him get out those combos that we usually see Elegant pull off with the down throw, down airs, and things like that? I guess we'll find out a little later in this set.
Well, you know, like we said, man, he definitely was prepping for this. So a situation like that arises, he's probably going, well, you know, what do I think is going to be best here to maximize my chances of continuing to get that damage up? Right about now, Elegant taking control. Took that stock and was trailing about 50. Now in the lead right here, 20%.
Right.
Ken, however, I mean, this is great back and forth action we're seeing between these two competitors. Expecting nothing less.
Ooh, okay. Off the back here, off the rip, but he's got him off stage. And just get back to state. I like the way he's really stalling out his recovery, too. Doesn't want to give up anything too quickly, especially with that back air looming. You know he's going to be able to take that stock here on the left side.
Right. Fireball's coming out. I like the dare. Good job stuffing the approach. One throw.
Down to the wire here, the tornado.
Ken had that scouted. Good play on his end.
Ken trying to trick him into thinking he was going to go for the trump with him standing that close to the ledge, but Elegant, you know, not going to fall prey to that.
Watch those air dodges.
I'm surprised he actually did that to get up with Ken already back to the ledge. That was about to be a backdoor free.
He literally saw him there and still just got up. It was just like, it's too obvious. Why would he go for it?
Yeah. Oh, and it actually registers at a stock. The fireball into the back air. It was so quick. That back air was so quick, I thought it was a forward air.
He's so good at just using that fireball to just deceive you and just cover in whatever approach he's going to go for. You saw him do that multiple times yesterday, and the same formula coming into play in that first game against Ken. Had to make the come from behind victory, man, but got the job done as the crowd erupts, and for good reason. Wow. Elegant, truly somebody who does his own thing, man. And I always like to encourage people. There's nothing wrong with being a little different, man.
Yeah.
When you start, it's like Tetris, man. You start to fit in, what happens? You disappear. You just gotta do your own thing. You gotta do your own thing, TK. I'm just let them know how it is, man.
I had never heard that analogy when I was mad.
No, man. I'm out here, baby. So is Elegant. Again, looking to keep this Cinderella story going. Perhaps chapter 2 underway right now. Let's find out.
All right. This time around, Elegant. It's going to be hard for him to do, those off-stage shenanigans that he does against other characters. However, if he does get that that downbeating hit, and it pushes Ken low enough, he should be able to get a double jump down there as Ken tries to get back on stage with the upbeat. So, we'll see if that actually registers. But right now, we got to see who's going to be able to add up this damage. Going to pull themselves into the lead, and Ken with a double spin dash right there. Starting to pull away.
Just a little bit. Of course, Elegant has already shown doesn't really have too much to worry about when he's trailing here. Knows he's at any given moment can make the comeback with some really clever gameplay by both these guys.
Okay. Ken with the exit strategy gets him all the way back to the other side of the stage and a little damage with the spring.
And for the most part, Ken's been pretty quiet at this tournament. Like, obviously, he won his grouping, so we already knew that, but didn't really hear too much from him after that point, right?
Yeah.
Gotta imagine just kind of been in the lab, keeping to himself. Now looking to show up despite losing that first game. Would love to bring this one back. All right. Spring caused a little separation. And both these guys just taking their time to stand in there. Elegant trying to catch him coming in with some jabs. Ken with a forward smash on his mind.
And both of them actually with a forward smash on the mind. But look at the spacing that they're playing at right there. Neither one of them really trying to commit to anything. Ken not really trying to give him the option to, I guess, get the back throw and put him off stage. But gets his own back throw right here.
Oh my goodness, Ken.
Yeah, and he's done that setup before. This time it actually worked for him. Maybe Elegant expected different because Ken has been going for that, stand near the ledge and then immediately run back F smash. So he's like, oh, there's no way he's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Ken was like, oh, yes, I will. I do it until it hits.
I mean, he's not overthinking anything, man. Yeah. He's just getting the job done.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
What a
catch!
That
was so good. Like,
yeah. That's all you can really say right there. That was really smart. He was okay with pressing the advantage, putting Ken in the sky, and then as soon as he got hit with the spring that put him in any type of tumble, just dropped that tornado on him.
Just absolutely knew when and where to strike. And that is the benefit. I mean, that is one thing about Elegant, man. It's just truly, truly never out of this. Oh, low, you want to get back to the stage.
Get up attack, up throw. Actually doesn't get the neutral air. Okay. That's match works though.
All right, so just under 3 minutes to play here. Both these guys, really no shortage of action, honestly. It's just like a little more of a slow pace. You kind of got to take your time, think about it, make plays like that. You see what Elegant's always able to do just off of grab. His conversions are just so efficient. Really makes Luigi look a lot better than a lot of people would argue that he truly is.
Yeah.
It's the hands of a great, capable player. Trying to put that on display would be tremendous to go up 2 games to none.
Slick pivot grab right there from a second ago from Ken. Oh, wow, he still gets the grab, even with the fireball registering as a hit. He was so close to him, he still managed to get that grab before Elegant can do anything.
Definitely.
Chase down, this is how Elegant's going to have to play this entire set. He's got to be able to chase Ken, put him in those situations where he puts him in the corner or at least, gets himself a grab or something like that. Hasn't really got too many grabs in this game.
Not yet.
But, he's still managed to keep it even, so.
Ooh, I like that coming off the ledge. Very aggressive play from Ken. Oh, and Elegant, the boldness.
Oh!
I think he might have been hoping to catch an air dodge there.
Yeah. The air dodge, he almost got the end regardless. He did air dodge up, just didn't rise fast enough to get any more of those hits. The tornado yet again.
Elegant looking immaculate. Oh,
What throw?
Not falling prey to Ken's trickery right now.
Oh,
Elegant.
That's a catch.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a catch right there.
Sensational.
Oh, yes.
And you see it. You see the love from the crowd right now. How much confidence they put into this man. The Elegant chants filling the arena.
Luigi Cyclone, man, carrying him so far away from the stage. Ken, even if he managed to get an up B out, there's no way he was going to get back to stage from that distance.
Just was not going to happen. Elegant, right place, right time, great state of mind, everything going well for this young man. What a confidence boost that would be if he could get that 3-0, because you already know, you said, okay, he won the playoffs, right? But did he really win when you saw who he had to play? Like, had to play Ken, so a lot of people kind of down on him in that aspect, but Elegant was just like, you know what? Watch this. Watch this.
I mean, he got the whole crowd watching right now. A little taunt out there as well, man. Hopefully that's not the release for taunt to get bodied. You know, it always strikes at least once.
Man, I mean, my boy Fatality. We saw what happened yesterday, dog. It's the curses, a couple of curses is real out here. So don't get it twisted, but we shall see. I'm sure Elegant's still supremely confident, as he should be. Again, up 2-0 against the best Sonic on the planet, Ken.
So Elegant, as of right now, trying to pressure him to the air, or him into the air with the fireball so that he can potentially get a hit. Okay.
Trying to find his way through.
I definitely went on purpose.
Yeah, I don't think so. We kind of saw him tilt his head a little bit. You're watching those player cams as well. Not the option he was looking for. That, however, was a beautiful connection, leading into a ton of damage. Look how quickly he's able to just assume the lead.
All right, Kendo all over him this time around, playing the aggressor. Every time he feels, I feel like every time he feels that Elegant is trying to drop out a fireball, he runs up on it so he can get the power shield into a grab or some type of punish. That's slick.
Yeah.
Better than rolling on. From yesterday, I said that Elegant was kind of doing a lot of neutral get-ups that were getting punished, but, you still got to mix it up. If you're not going to do a neutral get-up, you can't roll on all the time either. You got to mix it up between all your options. That neutral get-up attack, roll on, and jump.
Love Elegant's awareness to Ken. Even his escape pass right there. You saw him using that spring. Elegant just using his patience, covering the ground, and looking to end this stock.
Right,
could have been it had it not been for the spring.
Oh, Elegant so close, but managed to sneak by that right before the back throw. Is that enough? It is.
All right, so Ken.
That's the worst feeling, man.
I'm telling you. Ken enjoying this lead, but for how long? Well, maybe longer than Elegant's planning to. If Ken can keep up this pacing.
Quick 24 right there, and Elegant pushed him off the stage. Still looking for another tornado. Had to move past the spring. Good option. Not going to implore her to jump too early.
Right now on the defensive, switching it up. Things working out nicely for him.
Right. Again, though, Elegant, with being behind, he is going to have to play the chase down game. Ken is allowed to keep retreating to those corners, dropping those spin dashes on him, and if he gets too close and he's feeling a little pressure, just drop that side B spin dash because the first part of it is invincible. Oh! Oh no! Not the spot to be.
I don't know about that. That was. I understand the thought process behind it, but the situation, he probably wasn't expecting to end up in that spot, and I get that.
I think with a little more mash, it might have been okay. It seemed like he landed under
like
Ken right there.
Like he was just kind of content with where he was going to be. Yeah, probably didn't plan that one out, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I will say this, though. It was a taunt. And,
well, he took your body. That wasn't two stocks.
So. Wasn't two stock, man. I'll leave it at that.
Let's not throw that out at the beginning of this game. You're trying to get some wins here.
No doubt, no doubt. So here we have Elegant with the counter pick of a Dreamland, a stage that he has fallen back on several times and has been pretty effective for him. I remember yesterday actually got his only game off of 0 on this stage. So now looking to get his final one against Ken. See what magic he can pull out.
Up, just the up throw. Now, wow, actually got the air dodge too, but it's a little late on the draw. Oh, this could be a problem. Nope. doesn't get the amount of hits that he needs to be able to set up that down air. So, unfortunate right there for Elegant. However, got something on the board at least. I would say he got a lot of damage, but he got something.
A little something, man. But something better than nothing, all right?
Yeah.
We know that well. Interpret that how you want. All right. This game 4 still raging on here with Ken in firm control, looking to send this into overtime with a game number 5.
Man, he's really trying to check him with these jabs, but like, to be honest, Ken is just so content with not going in. Like that's the thing about the Japanese players, man. When they find that strategy that works, they're not switching off that strategy until you figure out a way around it. And it seems like Elegant has not. Okay, triple chop, the slap chop combo all the way across the stage.
Yeah, Elegant finally having something to say, trying to get himself back in this contest despite a 128 percentage. Play this extremely close to the chest.
And like look at the way the difference in the way that these two add up damage, man. It's just slowly but surely Ken is adding damage, and it's coming like quicker than usual. But you know, he's just twos and fuse. While Elegant, and once he finally gets that that solid grab or that solid up air forward air, that's when he starts to get real damage from the hits he can string off that. The back throw is definitely gonna take that stock. Yes, it's gone.
Yeah, there was a little bit of hope. It looked like in Elegant's eyes, but Ken snuffing that one out. So now on his counter pick here, being outplayed, maybe frustration starting to build. Be a rocky feeling to be up so many, be up 2 games here, and then be on the verge of a game 5 just kind of out of nowhere. And Ken, one thing I always credit him for, he is no stranger to playing the long game.
Man, shouts to pre-pass. For yet again, but close.
Had the right thought process there.
Just didn't get the right hitbox.
Exactly.
All right. Ken trying to slowly but surely make this a game 5 situation, and he's doing a good job of it. Gets caught right there at the end of his invincibility, the tornado, but hits him off the down angle F-tilt. Hitting him with everything out the book.
Everything, my guy. Yes. Takes everything. So Elegant, we saw in the first game he was in a similar situation, trailing 50%. What happened? Brought it back, took the W.
Hey man, they got the one more stock chance right here, and Elegant, as you said, pulling everything out the book. Must have had 2 pages stuck together because we ain't seen that move in a long time.
I'm saying.
He's like, hold up, this here? Never saw this thing.
You gotta know. There's still plenty of time on the clock. We just now fallen under 3 minutes, so the threat of a timeout, really not something Elegant needs to concern himself with just yet.
Hey, goes for the trump. King gonna put himself into a good spot right there. That spring actually gonna drop between those 2 platforms too. And Elegant really chasing him down and putting that pressure up where he's got the wall. He puts the fireball in front of him, then tries to catch the jump. But Ken with the perfect shields here, not really losing any of that shield stamina, so he's allowed to never have to actually go for the jump.
Ken's just kind of like, all right, okay, yeah, just get out of there immediately.
Wow, slick pivot grab yet again.
That pivot grab went pretty deep as well.
Oh yeah.
But even despite everything that was working against Elegant at the start, he has managed to bring this into respectable territory. Oh.
Kept his jump.
Yep. Only thing that kept him alive right there. Situation, however, looking a little grim. This spring action is real. Ken, no mercy, initiates an attempt at the missile, but it is not going to get an opportunity to detonate. That was a dud, if you will.
Yeah, that's interesting, though, at the same time, because I'm not used to seeing Elegant not get these techs. Like, all through yesterday, he was taking legitimately everything.
That's true.
Today,
That's a very good point.
Two to three different times in that same situation where he did not get the tech that he was looking for, most likely. So, all right. So we're down to game 5. Elegant and Ken. As I said, man, when Elegant playing with the if it ain't broke, don't fix it gameplay, he has opted to cool it down.
Yep.
And it's worked out for these last 2 games. So we're taking it back to Dreamland here.
All the way back. Elegant betting everything on this counter pick. Gonna take a lot, man, but I mean, we've seen it time and time again from him throughout the entirety of this tournament.
Yeah. Okay, right now you see Elegant kind of setting up shop with fireballs while standing on that left side platform, but Ken, with that sonic speed, able to get in there in time. Hold up. Elegant just getting 2 chops.
Yep. Just content with getting a little bit of damage before going in. I like that tornado use.
Starting to mix up his recovery here, Throwing the fireball, still trying to keep him at bay, but at the same time, though, you will be able to throw out some of those tornadoes just to move in a little faster than Ken was probably expecting.
Oh. Wow, so good, man. Just such solid ledge pressure, and just turns it into a ton of damage to follow.
Yeah. Bringing them together right here.
This is looking more like the game Elegant was probably expecting to have in that last exchange. He's bringing it here in game 5.
Okay. looks for the grab, a little off the mark, and yeah, a little off the mark also on that back air, but Elegant this time around with a slight lead. Seem to be content with, with taking that lead and sitting on it too.
All right. Oh, okay, yep. Again, great coverage with the fireball, covering that quick approach. Ken stuck on the left side, able to delay.
I was close right
come
there.
Back safely, but yeah, as you said, TK, extremely close.
Ken this time, I mean, well, Elegant this time around is definitely playing a more solid wall against Ken. I mean, he's putting him in that same position that he has been doing for this entire set, but this time around, he's actually capitalizing on it. Oh, the air dodge, much needed to get out that situation.
Not as intense as it gets. Elegant looking to strike first, would love to get the first stock off. He is in prime position to do so, having Ken at 133, but Ken's evasion, excuse me, just coming through.
Yeah. Now Elegant, I feel like might have him in back, well, he definitely has him back to percentages from the side of the stage. The fourth throw not going to register yet. In the middle, I don't think it's there yet. Very close. Trying to see him looking forward as well. Playing the edge now. Ken knowing that option to just take the center stage.
All right. Ken has done a good job just maintaining the stock. Up throw isn't enough, not quite yet. I would imagine one more will be enough to get the job done. We shall see.
Nah.
And that's just how it
yeah. I'm not sure where he was going to be able to go. I mean, he had to come right back on the stage because he wasn't going to be able to grab the ledge in that situation. So that was a smart up smash right there from Elegant, knowing where he was going to be.
Brilliant, in fact. Just seeing the effect of a long set like this, you just start to know your opponent pretty well. Elegant benefiting now. One more stock chance, as you guys just heard, but can he get that? Can he take this final stock? All starts with just building upon this lead. You don't want Ken killing you without taking anything. You got to make this count. Oh my God! Speaking of making it count.
Oh, okay. You know what? To be real, that was really smart from Elegant to go for the spot dodge. Not only because it was going to avoid the spin dash, but had he actually made it so he was invincible and Sonic didn't have a target, he would have just died.
True.
So it was a good option.
Very true.
It's a little late on the execution of it.
Oh, it's a turnaround. Ooh. Mixing Ken up. He is trying to find a way in. Elegant has done such a good job making it about as difficult as it can get, really. And if you're Ken, you know, even as good as you are, as great as you are, frustration will start to set in. Game 5, you brought this back on the cusp of, you know, that 3-0 back door. But Elegant looking to just kind of close it right now. Got the padlock up.
All right. Oh, very close, but he finally loses that first stock. The back air coming in from
super deep attempt right there by Kenny. Had to make it and certainly made it count. Crowd right now on their feet. Their boy a couple clean hits away from taking care of business. And was the underdog coming into this matchup. Don't sleep. No.
Oh, I was like,
Elegant, definitely Elegant, man. Definitely the underdog coming in, man, but he's showing that bark and that bite, just as ferocious as ever. Ken, however, still trying to make a claim. Now you notice we are under the minute mark as well, so Elegant might be thinking in the back of his head, okay, you know, I have no reason to kind of push my offense too much. I'm just focused mainly on defense. I'm playing this top platform perfectly, almost immaculate, if you will. Force Ken to come to me, put him in a situation where he's uncomfortable, and just slap him away every single time.
He's playing the game right now.
Exactly.
He's playing the game. I mean, you got to respect it.
We're not going to get caught up there because you already know Sonic can do a lot of trickery on that top platform.
I'll leave it at that.
Elegant, though, no problem. 20 seconds to go.
Ken, I mean, wow, you can hear people just getting wild in the crowd, but Ken, I mean, he has to start getting creative with his options, but Elegant actually turning on the offense here in the last 10 seconds of the match.
The irony of this set, the irony, it was a timeout that got Ken to this point against T, right? And now on the receiving end of greatness, Elegant exploding out of his chair. And I assure you folks, that is not a misfire. He took to the skies for a reason. Excellent job from Elegant. The dream is alive.
Deserved it right there, man. He had to play the long game here against Ken. I guess he realized that at the beginning of that 5th game because he felt like he was kind of rushing it a little bit in the 3rd and 4th. But in that 5th game, he definitely slowed it down as well. He saw he was in the lead, got over there and was like, yo, check me out, bro.
Watch my feet, bro. Watch him leave because that boy was moving.
What a story right there, guys. I mean, think about it yet again. Elegant came here on Friday, had to play through the last chance qualifier.
Which is hard enough as it is.
It was hard enough, man. He had to go through some real competition. Won that. Actually had the bracket was set on him by Cosmos. Beat Cosmos in that 2nd set. Won that. Went through his bracket as well, or his group D or E. Had 0 in it. Also came out that, now, albeit on the 2nd side. Had to go through the death bracket. Came through on top of that as well.
And in that group, you know, let's not overlook the fact he had to beat Fatality in that. Had to beat Larry Lurd. So, you know, even just falling to 0, man, still a ton of competition there. Again, came into the playoffs. Won that, like, handily. You know what I mean? Handled his business there. Comes into this, the underdog against Ken, and just rises up.
Man, and you guys see Bam right there, and the rest of SoCal always congratulating Boyd. Much deserves the congratulatory, actions that everyone has given to him.
For sure, man.
But let's go back and see what all happened in that set, man. It was just a beautiful set. Look at the entrance right here. We have to start from the entrance, coming through backward. The people were banging. It was so loud in here.
It was definitely loud.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Rockish crowd, if you will. And now right there, the Ken special, able to just line him up with that forward smash. Things you thought might have been looking a little grim, but, you know, as we pointed out, despite the deficit, still kept his hope alive. The cheering squad alive and kicking back there. And that was beautiful. Again, the fireball to just cover the approach and just land that well-placed back air, get that meaty hit.
Man, that is just, I can't believe the way this set went down. And there it is, man. We saw Ken actually go for that setup quite a few times. But that time around, that happened to be the one that hit. So, so I'm on the fact we're getting these good reaction shots.
That's right, yeah. It's not just the gameplay, right? You kind of see the emotion as well, too. And a ton from Elegant. I'm sure they're up 2 games to none. But Ken, of course, would not go quietly in the night.
Yeah. So Elegant, every game that he had to get that win, he had to get himself a little bit of a celebration. Hopefully he kept himself, you know,